Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ask an Action Coach. I am Joseph Muenich from ActionCOACH of Wisconsin. I work in business development, and I'm here with Jackie Zach. Jackie is a certified business and executive coach at ActionCOACH of Wisconsin. And Jackie, this week we have a question from a viewer from LinkedIn, and what he wanted to know was, how can I help my employees learn to solve their own problems?
Great question, Joseph. And the first step is what's going on in your own mind, right? As the leader, do you feel like you have to take everything on? That when someone brings you something and they're having a problem, you have to take it on. So the short answer to that question is, learn how to say no. No is a very powerful word, right? And no doesn't necessarily mean I don't want to help you. What no means is, how can I help you do it for yourself, right? And it all starts with us. It all starts with us. What are we not saying no to personally? So as an example, right, any negative thoughts that come into our head, are we saying no or are we saying yes? So if you're having negative thoughts, the first step is to say, nope, I'm not having that negative thought. How do I turn it into a positive? Saying no to things like bright, shiny pennies, right? So, business can get a little boring. Oh, and something new comes along and it's exciting and it's fun and it'd be a great challenge. Well, if you have other things to fix in your business, now's the time. Or it doesn't get you where you are headed. It takes away from the focus of your business. It's a great time to say no, but it doesn't have to be no forever. It can be just no, not now. And in that instance, what I do when I get bright, shiny pennies like that is I just keep a list of all the bright, shiny pennies. And when I'm ready to work on the next thing, I look at the list and see what's the next thing that can help me get where I want to go.
So kind of like holding it up against your goal, and saying, is this getting to my goal? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So to your point, if it's not getting where you want it to go, if you, in a year you want to grow your sales 20% or 50%, and it is not helping you get there, then the answer is no, or no, not now, right? Also, even in your day-to-day, right? We have ringing phones. And we have noises coming from our email, or text messages, and it's ding, 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 ding all day long, right? What if you said no to that and said yes to, I'm going to focus this half hour or hour on this, and then I'm going to focus on this half hour or hour on answering emails, returning calls, and listening to messages and things like that. So it's really about starting to say no. And when one of your employees wants to hand you a problem, our natural instinct, because we want to be helpful, is to, okay, I will take that problem from you. I've heard it referred, and I would love to quote the source, but I don't know, but I'm accepting the monkey. And as a business owner, you can't always accept the monkey. So if you find yourself, if your employees are handing you a problem and you are taking it, that's something to say no to. And that's one of the reasons why they're not solving their own problems, because it's so much easier to come to you because you'll accept them. Mm-hmm. So the one way to start not doing that is, how do you help them get the answers they're looking for? Right? When I worked for a Fortune 100 company, I was on a project and I was leading the project, and one of my people came up to me, I bet 6 times a day, and said, my problem is your problem. And I kept accepting the problem until and I'm a little embarrassed to say it went on a lot longer than it should have, but eventually I got to the point where I was thinking, I'm done with this. So I finally said, all right, the next time you have a problem, come up with 3 answers, tell me which one you like the best, and we'll talk about it from there. And it was amazing because that problem was solved. He didn't come back 40 times a day. He came back occasionally with that, and we talked through the issue and we were done. So it's just a matter of training. It starts with training ourselves to say no. Right? And what the reward is there is you get a lot of focus back, because you can now focus on the things that you need to be doing. Focusing on the right things that are going to help you reach your goals. Also, think about peace of mind. Because when you're taking on everyone else's issues, how much peace of mind can you have? And really, you are one human being with only so many hours in the day. You can only take on so much. So as you teach your people to solve their own problems, they can solve a lot more problems because there are more of them than just one of you. Yeah. So those are a couple of things, but my overarching response is start saying no.
I love that because it's saying no in a positive way. To get to a positive outcome. So that's fantastic. It's a neat way to look at saying no. And if you're out there and this is resonating with you, this is just a sampling of what you might be able to get out of a 2-hour business diagnostic. We are happy to extend you a complimentary business diagnostic where we can delve deeper into the ways that asking an action coach something might actually help your business grow in ways that you couldn't help it grow on your own. If you're interested in learning more about one of these, we'd be happy to talk to you and set one up. Just reply in the comments section or send us a direct message. We are Joseph Muenich and Jackie Zach, and we're really happy that you stopped and watched us today, and we'll be back next week. Thanks so much, Jackie.
Thank you.